National Picnic Day. So our next guest brought us all the fixins, all the trappings of a proper picnic. You know what?
This will not attract ants because we're indoors.
That's right.
But if they were here, they would love this.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So from PB&J classics to gourmet charcuterie boards, today's menu is giving us a feeling of home, all while indulging on some unique recipes from our next guest.
That's right. Dina Deleasa-Gonsar is the creator, writer, speaker, and television personality behind the ever-popular blog Dish It Girl. Dina, there she is. She is recognized for her honest and simple approach to everyday food and celebrations. Good thing for us.
She is here to dish out the perfect way to pack your picnic basket, and we're telling you how to pack it, what to put in there. We've got some fun ideas. Welcome to New York Living.
Thank you.
You have a friend.
Yes.
I do. I have my picnic partner.
I love it.
This
Hello.
is Sienna.
Hi,
yeah,
Sienna.
and she helped me with some of the choices that we have out today.
Okay,
This is a
fantastic.
picnic for the entire family.
It is.
So let's talk about what we have brought today.
So let's start at the beginning, which is packing. Some
Yeah.
perfect hacks I have. So of course we have our kiddos who like the little squeeze packets or
What
smoothie
kiddos?
packets.
I'll throw this down my gullet,
You know,
too.
Sienna kind of looks excited about that.
She
Maybe you leave it for her.
I'm very
Thank you.
hungry,
So
Sienna,
that,
sorry.
and then we have grapes, and we have some water. But guess
All
what?
of which
It's
have been
all
frozen.
And this is my favorite beach hack too.
Oh.
Freeze those grapes, freeze that fruit, because it becomes ice cubes, it becomes snacks, and it serves to keep your cooler cool.
right. I do
Just
like a
helps
frozen
out.
grape.
So the more we can maximize cooling and keeping that temperature down, the better.
Okay.
And then the other thing that I like to do is in the back of my car all the time I have a plastic, whether it's you can
Look
use
at
a
this.
shower curtain. You could, I know it sounds
we go.
crazy, but you know if you have
That's true.
kids in sports and
Yes.
such, the ground is not always
It's
dry.
gross. True.
It's wet. So you want to put something underneath,
This, I don't know why I never
and you're
thought
not going
of
to
it.
get all wet. And you know it also helps on those bleachers. That's just like a side tip.
This is a
You put this
sideline mom if I've ever.
Put it down underneath the aesthetic blanket.
right.
That's gonna
Yes.
soak through.
That's right.
For sure. And
like
then we
this.
have egg cartons. Very
this is a good
simple, don't throw them out, but mini muffins. You can also put all different types of snacks in there, and they're not going to shift around. If you have cupcakes, it's not going to get all over your picnic basket.
I know.
And I mean, who doesn't love, I mean, we've got bento box or what they like to call a snackle box.
I'm sorry, the snackle box?
I've not heard this one
Yeah,
yet.
Is that your snackle box?
What did you put in the snackle box? Let me know.
I put gummies.
She helped me back.
Oh, gummies.
Gummies.
Thank you for that.
Of
I
course.
love a gummy.
And you'll see in here, I have some fresh strawberries. If you're gonna work with fresh veggies or fresh fruit, make sure you pack it with a little bit of paper towel.
Sure.
It's gonna keep them fresher. It's gonna take that moisture out so it doesn't
Right.
get soggy and
Oh my
yucky.
goodness.
Same thing with, we have a really nice fruit salad here with a little bit of mint, simple syrup. Glass jars are your best friends
Really?
when packing a picnic. Yes, because it doesn't, nothing seeps out of there. Nothing's coming out of there. Your
This is true.
condiments, get them in glass jars. Or what I also like, Ziploc bags are my best
Right.
friends
Yeah.
with picnics. I'll put anything that I'm afraid is going to leak in a Ziploc bag, also doubles as a trash bag.
There you, because I
later
always forget
on.
the trash bag.
I know, and then what do you do?
I'm so glad she came
What do
today
you do?
because
I know,
I'm
me
learning
too.
so
I'm
much.
glad I'm here too.
Sienna, what do you do? What do you do?
What did you help with here?
I helped with
The snackle box?
The snackle
Yes,
box.
I
and
just like
she
saying that.
also okayed our little treats here. We have graham crackers.
Thank you. Please tell us about this one.
So here we have graham crackers, bananas, Nutella, and you know, you want to work with ingredients like the peanut butter, like a little bit of cream cheese, or like a little bit of mayo, things that aren't going to make things soggy. You want to think outside of the bread.
Right.
Use rice cakes. We have a nice sandwich there with ciabatta bread and focaccia bread. It's a little bit better than your standard sandwich bread. So
Right.
you just have to try to think outside of your normal ingredients into what's not going to get soggy. Same thing with those skewers we have. Why not put
my
your
gosh.
sandwich or your charcuterie on a skewer?
It's like the
dying to eat
deconstructed. You know what? Let me untie it
Well,
for you.
I like this because I thought at first I was like, oh, she brought us s'mores, but this is the answer to no fire.
Yeah,
A
no fire.
s'more.
You've already made it. I
No
mean,
fire.
look, if you had fluff, do a little fluff, a little
Oh my
Nutella on a graham cracker, you've got a faux s'more
like
there.
that.
And I also love to bring some utensils along
That's
with us.
always the trouble spot.
Also
for
a
me.
Yes.
forgotten one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, look, biodegradable utensils are great, but you know, these are so easy. Amazon has everything
Right.
And you
under
can
the
wash.
sun.
These are reusable.
Yeah, they're reusable.
I
And
need
you
to get
just
me
pack
some of
them
these.
up. The fork isn't going to get all dirty in your picnic basket.
Yeah.
There you go.
I also like that it comes in its own little compartment.
Yes.
So
like-
when,
I like
when
everything
siblings
in
are
the
like, but
compartment.
where's my fork and chopstick? Oh, well,
Ta-da!
darling, it's in your...
And you know, we didn't just invite Dina here randomly. You have been named Best Home Cook by the Hallmark Channel's
I did
Home
once
and
upon
Family.
a time.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what is it about you and your recipes and bringing them to life that is just, that warranted you that title?
So I think it's just I'm an avid home cook. I'm not classically trained, but I love my family. I love my friends. I love getting people together. So in the name of that, I'll get in the kitchen, and I just have a mind that is always thinking about food. I have
Can
a
relate.
constant paranoia of
Yeah.
what's for dinner.
Yeah.
While I'm eating lunch.
I think about what I'm going to have for dinner when I'm brushing my teeth.
Yes.
Seriously, seriously, that's the middle of the night thought.
And so you're not a classically trained cook, but you love the whole family. Who in your family do you get your cooking inspiration from?
So who do you think I get inspired by? You? I get inspired. So
She's the
she's
chef.
a great sous chef.
You made all
she
of it.
is.
I love it.
But of course, my mother, she was very, yes, and Aunt Dee, they're very instrumental in just Sunday dinners, family dinners. I mean, that was her gift to us, and we're still gathering on Sundays. Don't we go every Sunday to Nona's house, pretty much?
Aw.
And what does
That's
she
amazing.
make most of the time?
Macaroni.
Macaroni and meatballs. So there you go.
Aw, macaroni
I love a
and
macaroni.
meatballs. We also understand there is a cookbook in the works.
Yes, after years and
Excuse
years,
you.
I am super excited, super blessed. Yes, did we work all summer on the cookbook?
Yes.
Are you in it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Possibly. So it's just a collection of, when I set out to do the cookbook, I said I didn't want it just to be another aspirational book. I thought of what am I going through as a mom, a working woman, like every single day. So the recipes are for what you're gonna do in carpool, what you're gonna do when you need 5 minutes of sanity with that
Oh.
cold coffee. Once again, how are we gonna turn it into something
Right.
edible? And then I have stuff or dishes for those Sunday dinners when you have time to make things a little bit more special.
Or what do you have for the working mom who needs to hightail it back and provide dessert for both the varsity and JV lacrosse team?
Oh my goodness.
talk
I would
offline.
say
Cupcakes and a
pumpkin
and
chocolate chip
this-
cookies are always a good idea. I'll say that. Quick and easy, and you think they're impressive, but they're just yummy.
They're just yummy.
Yummy and quick.
I love the
that's
sound of
that's
that.
what I'm all about.
This was the perfect day and the perfect way to celebrate National Picnic Day.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Cheers.
thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
For more
like a
home
fruit
cooked
salad.
recipes, you can follow Dina on her socials at Dish It Girl. How is that?
There's your girl, Dina.
I know.
This is